Hello everyone, this is me Sadia and I'm doing your weekend love reading for the week starting from the 9th, like today, through the 11th of November, which is today's 9th, 10th, 11th on the Sunday. So yeah, this is going to be for all the star signs. I've already pulled out 3 set of cards. We can choose whichever you feel more connected to. This is 1, 2 and 3. I will be taking clarifier if I will need to take from the Smith White Tarot deck. And yeah, you can now follow me on Instagram because I'm doing my daily readings over there. If you don't want to miss out on them, you can reach out, you can follow me there. And if you're willing to get a personal reading on discounted rates, you can reach out to me on my email ID in the description box, which, because I'm doing the weekend readings for discounted price, and I'm also offering one question reading only on weekends, so you can reach me out if you have just one question to ask. So yeah, let's get into the reading. Set 1, 2, 3, whichever you feel more connected to, pick and choose, and let's begin with the set number. I don't know why I feel like, starting from the set number 2. So I think I will go with what I feel like doing. So I will go with the set number 2 first. Let's break the rules. So let's see what's coming up for you. Make the effort. Great love is worth taking the steps you are guided to take. There you go. For the people who chose the second set of cards. The Sun. Wow. For the people who chose the second set of cards, I do pick up that energy very strongly. It's more about it's not about making an effort to make a relationship work. It's more of a making the effort to love yourself, to pamper yourself, to it's more like making the effort to make yourself a better person. It's more like making the effort to it's more like loving yourself first. I do pick up that energy very strongly during this weekend time. I don't pick up any relationship energy around this, this two pair, pair of cards that I picked up. I do pick up, loving yourself, being by yourself and enjoying it to the fullest is what I pick up with with this set of cards. Excuse me. So I do feel like you will be exploring that childish side of yourself, which is going to make you, it's going to be a time where you will be setting yourself free from uh, all the things that was kind of bogging you down in your life, and you have realized it. And this time around, when you get an off, when you get a when you get a weekend to have some time alone, you are going to use this weekend to the fullest. You are going to make every effort that will make you feel good about yourself. Be that spending time with the loved ones, be that spending time alone and going out in the nature, be that at beach, be that in the garden, whatever you feel more connected to. And it's going to be, you will realize that the love that you love yourself is the most precious love that you could give to anybody, because that's what you are. And if you don't love yourself, you cannot love any other person. And it's more like, if you don't love yourself, don't expect the other person to love you, because it's just how it's exactly how the people see you. And if you don't love yourself, people can get that vibe coming from you that you don't feel worthy of yourself. And the love that you are giving to yourself right now, it's like it will bring you more love, more happiness, more joy into your life. And so yeah, just go for it. Love yourself, spend some time alone. If that makes you more happy or more content with who you are right now in your life, go for that. Because it's like you are basically I just feel like somebody who's evolving as a person, as a having a self growth, personal growth or something like that. Because this is the baby steps that you're going to take towards what you want in your life, and reach those dreams and goals that you set yourself to reach in particular time frame. So before you get into all those things, this is the primary thing that you are focused on: loving yourself, taking care of yourself, and going towards your reaching for your dreams with a positive and love filled mindset. So that's exactly what I pick up coming for you for the for this weekend time, starting from the 9th, which is today, through the 11th of November 2018. So that's the best thing you can do to yourself: love yourself, and have you won't be even thinking about somebody else who you would want to come in your life and bring happiness to your life. It's more like you are being happy and content with who you are, and that's exactly when the abundant flow of the nature starts flowing towards you, because it's because you are not feeling lack of any sort, and it's going to attract more of that, more of abundance, more of good luck and good it's like you will start having that abundant flow coming from everywhere, from the people you like, from the people uh, you would be receiving love offers, you would be receiving all your wishes fulfilled. But uh, and I don't think you need to um I do believe you're already in a position where you are considering this thing the most important thing in your life right now, like taking care of yourself, loving yourself, and all that, because you have learned the lesson that you were meant to learn, and now you're just evolving as a person, and everybody is going to see you where you are going right now. And yeah, you are just on the right path, and you are going to receive what you are meant to be receiving in your life and future. So yeah, I wish you all the best for those of you who chose the second set of cards. So let me put this set of cards aside so I can continue with these two. So let's get into the first set of cards. Let's see what's coming up for the people who chose the first set of cards. By the way, while I was just shuffling this set of cards for the Rider Waite deck, I saw a Nine of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. So for some of you, I don't know what is in this card, but for some of you, I do believe that you are not moving, but you want your life to move. It's like that kind of energy that I picked up with those with those two cards that I that came up while I was shuffling the cards. So um but having said that, since you're not moving, you're not taking any action, it's like you are just waiting there, and not letting yourself into the process, and just waiting, and being standing away from the whole situation. And I do believe with the Wheel of Fortune that came up, I do pick up that once you start it's more like a ball that is coming towards you, and it's going to roll you up into the process, and there you go, it's going to throw you up to something new and something beautiful, and which you were might not be ready to get into right now. Maybe you wanted that to happen in later on in your life, but I believe things going to happen, things going to change rapidly, and you are going to be facing this new life coming up for you. And let's see what's coming up for these from these cards. But that's what I picked up from that two cards that I saw. One card was flipped out, which was Nine of Wands, and the other card that I saw was the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, let's see what's coming up for the people who chose the first set of cards. There you go. So marriage, commitment, engagement is on your is in your cards for sure. And this is something that you didn't want to right now, or you were kind of reluctant to have that thing coming up for you, but you will have to take that decision, because um, something will happen in your life that will make you take that decision. It's like you don't want this, you are just staying away from it, but things gonna turn up so quickly that you will have to get into either engagement or something. But I do see a committed relationship coming your way during this weekend time. And for some of you, you will have to give commitment even though you wouldn't want to give the commitment. but things will happen the way that you will have no other choice left but to give the commitment. So if that energy applies to Scorpions, I do believe that, since they are not, ready, they are never ready to have that uh, they are always scared of commitments and all. If I apply, the people who chose the first set of cards, and if you're a Scorpion, do let me know in the comment section. But for those of you who chose this set of cards, I do believe it is going to, rock your world. Like, the changes that are happening in your life is going to, push you to take that decision, because that's what I saw in your soulmate reading too, and in this reading too. I can pick the Scorpion energy coming up very strongly with these set of cards. Things gonna move ahead in your life, which will push you to take decisions that you were not, or you are not yet ready to take in your life. If we ask you, would you take this decision, you would say no, I would never. But things will happen that will push you, because it's more like, it's something that divine timing is into play, and you cannot avoid, you cannot escape, you could not there are things that are meant to happen in a particular time frame. So this is exactly what is happening with you in your life. Whatever you're going through is going to push you towards this, commitment, this relationship, this happy home life, and it's going to end up very good for you. It's not that something that you were pushed into, and you were, the outcome is very sad and gloomy and stuff like that. No, it's not. Even though you are, scared of getting into it, but once you get into it, you will be more than happy, because, if you were to take that decision, you would never have taken that decision. But you would be more than happy to have taken that decision, because this person that is coming in your life, this person, it could be somebody from your past, it could be somebody new, it could be anybody, but the commitment itself is going to strengthen you. It could be, any other sign too, but I do pick up Scorpion energy too very strongly here. So maybe for some of you who are watching this video, they might be, Scorpion, or might be they might be, dealing with a Scorpion. So yeah, let's see what the Romance Angel Oracle cards has to say for you. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. There you go. So whatever you're going through, like I said, I trust me, I have not seen the cards which I laid out. I don't, do that. I just, shuffle the cards, lay out the cards, and then I just go with the flow, because I don't want to waste the time shuffling on the camera. So I do that, prior to start recording. But yeah, this is exactly what I just said. It's like, you have to stay optimistic about this, commitment that you are giving to this person, because it's you might be, scared, like I said, but trust the universe, because it is, pushing you to take that decision. So have faith, everything is going to be all right, and stay optimistic about it. And trust me, you will be thanking God, you will be thanking universe and the people who pushed you into this relationship, because this is something that is, worth committed to. This person is somebody is who is going to bring you lots of love, happiness, joy, romance into your life. So stay positive and stay happy, and have faith that everything that is happening in your life is taking you to something better that you are in right now, as compared to what you are in right now. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming up for the people who chose the first set of cards for this weekend. So let's get into the third set of cards reading. So let's start with the Rider-Waite deck. What we have for the people who chose the third set of cards for this weekend. Page of Wands. You are going to be, since it's a general reading, I cannot specify if you are the one who is sending some message, or, sending a communication, or having a, starting a communication with somebody, or it is somebody else starting a communication with you. But yeah, you are going to be on the, the communication is going to be happening in the weekend time. And let me see what is in this Romance and Oracle cards for you. Worth waiting for, divine timing is at work in your life, in your love life. So for those of you, I would say, for those of you who are waiting to receive a communication from a person that you love, from a person that you care about, or somebody, it's more like, if there has not been, any communication between the two of you, it's like, now is the time that you will be, um, it doesn't have to be the other person communicating with you. It might be you sending a message to them. It might be you sending, sending a message or calling them up and, just asking how they are and stuff like that. But whoever does the first move, whoever does the contact first, I believe that you will be getting a positive response from the person. And they will be happy to receive the communication, but because I do pick up that, the person here is excuse me, the person here is like, sending a message, and the other person is, I don't know why I picture that thing. I Even though I have not, laid out that card, or I haven't pulled out that card, but I do pick up, the other person is like, waiting. Excuse me. The other person is there, standing and waiting for your message, and it's like the moment they receive a message from you, they will be like, oh my god, I have received it. And there you go, you will have, you will start the communication with them. So it's more like, the one person has, either one of you has to start the communication. It could be you taking that decision of, reaching out to them first, or it could be them reaching out to you first, because both of you are basically waiting for this, communication to happen, and something will happen, something will trigger either you or to the other person. And there you go, you will start communicating with them, because this is the time when you will be divinely guided to have a communication with this person. It's like, you have waited a long time, and it's like, it's like, you were staying away from this person because you felt it is not right to stay in touch with them. And it's like, now you are getting that feeling back into your being, that, you want, or you should be, communicating to, you should be, at least in touch with that person. And it's like, this is the time when you, if and when you will reach out to them, their response will be very positive. And they might have missed you, they might have, uh, they might have waited for you. And then you ask this question, like, if you waited, or if you missed me, why you never reached out to me? For some of you, I do pick up that energy very strongly, that for some of you, you might have been the one who kind of, cut them out of your life. You blocked them, or they blocked you, and that's exactly what kind of, the ego thing, I would say, came into play, and that's, pushed you both away from each other. It's like, that could have been one of the reason why one of the two of, one of the two didn't reach out, because if they would unblock you, they would feel like, it's like, that will kill their ego for some of you. So but like it is always said, love will always find a way. So if you love this person, or this person loves you, then there is going to have there they or you will, find a way to reach out to them, even if you're blocked, even if you're, not communicating with them because they have blocked you, or you have blocked you have blocked them. So there is going to be something that will happen. Maybe you will meet this person on a road, and you are going, and you see this person, and there you go, that triggered the emotions in them, and they unblock you and they reach out to you. It could be something like that, because this is something that you have been waiting on for to get into. It's like, you wanted this communication. I will take a clarifier for the Page of Wands here. So let's see who is going to be the one on the on the side to start the communication first, and what the communication is going to be all about. Knight of Wands, Knight of Cups, Seven of Cups. Uh, um, the person who is, wanting to communicate more it's not, it's more like, the both people involved here are equally passionate, equally confused, equally loving towards them. It's more like there is love, there is passion, there is no question about it. But the question comes where the confusion is, and the confusion, I do believe, is coming from the detachment that you have had. They might be, thinking, if what if they say no to me now, because it's like, um, it took me time to finalize that, or take a decision about them. And it's like, what if they say no to me this time around? And that is where the ego is coming from. um but let's see from the top of the deck. Let me pull it here. Yeah, from the top of the deck, what comes up after the Seven of Cups? Hangman. Okay, it's I do believe, what is confusing them right now is, the like I said, the lack of communication is confusing them. The Hangman, the time when you were not reaching out to them, that is what is, confusing them. They don't know if you're still available. They don't know if you're going to say yes to them or not. So let's see what they would, because they are communicating, like, there is no question about it. There is communication that is going to happen. But that's what they are thinking. Like, they want to offer you love, they want to offer you passion, they want to offer, but they are still, but they are not, still there, where they could feel it. It's more like, they are still split from within, whether to offer you love or to offer you passion only. So let's see. Temperance. For some of you, I do pick up that energy very strongly. You will have to wait a little longer than this weekend time for this person to reach out to you. But have faith, whatever that you have been, or it might be that, you were waiting for this person to reach out to you and offer you love there and then. But this person will not speak about their feelings to you, not at least just now, because they might, reach out to you for sure, but you will have to wait a little longer for them to open up. That's exactly what I'm picking up with these set of cards here. You will have to wait a little more, so they know what they want to do, because it's like, they are still confused. There is confusion that is going on, and it has been going on for quite some time. That is what I pick up. But give them some time, like, at least start having the communication, let the communication going. And then once they have decided between the two things, are they just, willing to offer you the passion, or they are ready to give in the commitment? Let me take a clarifier for the Temperance. What will come after the Temperance period? Like, what will come when they have done, um, taking the decision? What will they offer to you? But I do believe there is something beautiful coming your way after this period of waiting that you are doing, or they are doing, because it's good for both of you, because you both are evolving as a person, I would say. And that thing, that detachment, has made you who you are right now, because I believe the maturity is coming from both the people involved, and they are no more like looking at this relationship as a time pass. They both want something stable, something beautiful, something loving and fun filled. So yeah, let's see what the Temperance will bring you both. Nine of Pentacles. One more card. Page of Pentacles. I do believe, like I said, this time frame that is happening between the two of you, like the detachment, even if you start communication, and the time that you take to take this particular decision, to have something solid coming from this person, have something, stable coming from this, stable love offer coming from this person. I do believe, like, the Nine of Pentacles here, it's more like, it's not like they want to be single or you want to be single. It's more like, you knowing, you working on yourself to be where you have to be to reach out to them for an offer, or they reach out to you for an offer. So I do believe, for some of you, you might be you might have to give this person some more time. I do pick up that energy very strongly. And they let them, let them take the time, because that is kind of, making them mature. That is making them stable enough to have a stable relationship. So be mindful of that and stay positive about your love life, because the time they are taking is good for the two of you. Because if they have not taken this time right now, they might be, craving for it later on when you were, together with this person. So that would have been a very tough time to deal with. So it's good that they are taking this time off from you, where they could understand, or they could be stable enough mentally, physically, financially, to give you the commitment which is coming your way. Definitely with the Page of Pentacles, something stable, something beautiful that will come towards you. But there is some time, some time lapse, I would say. You will have to wait for some more time, but the communication is coming with the Page of Wands. The communication is definitely coming. Something, like I said, this person might not be ready to go ahead with this, love offer right away when they message you. But yeah, you could feel the sense of love and passion coming from this person towards you. Because if there was no love or passion at first place, they would be saying no to the communication with you. But yeah, there is communication coming. So just wait for the right time when they would open up about the commitment, and they will offer you the cup of love along with a stable relation. It's more like, a cup of love coming with stability. So yeah, that's pretty much it coming for the people who chose a third set of cards. I wish you all the best. If the reading resonates with you, do like, subscribe and share. And do follow me on Instagram, and you can reach out to me for the personal readings on the email ID in the description box. And yeah, we are offering the weekend discounted readings, so you can reach out for those readings too if you want. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this weekend reading. Take care of yourself, enjoy the weekend, and I will see you in the next reading that I'll do for you people. Take care, bye bye.